So there are random flashes of light. I'm not sure where they're coming from. Wait a second for it. Now it's not going to happen. Just because I'm recording, it's not going to happen. There's like a purple one and a green one, and they were very distinct. I feel like there's somebody doing magic around here, and it's their animations doing it. You read this? Viscount of Kirkwall. Alright, I don't know what was doing that. Could have been a graphics thing, I guess, but... Or lightning. It's a cool palace. There's the moon again. Alright, so the moon really is that big in lore-wise, I guess, or game-wise. Wasn't just in Navarre or wherever we were. Anyway, welcome to the next episode of Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. Let's get back to it then, I guess. Let's, while we're here in the palace, the one thing we can do... this is not a zone, though, is it? I was going to say we could do that hidden whatever it was. It's the Gates of Segramar. Oh, that, right, okay. Yeah, I don't even know where it actually is, that sketch. We're not in any of these zones. Whatever. I was going to see if I could see that sketch again and try to find whatever that secret was, but it's probably not too important. There's some lights up there. A little, like, watchtower or lighthouse, wherever it is. But, yeah, no more flashing lights. Oh well. Alright, you guys ready to go through the Alluvian? What may or may not be the last time, and, see what exactly the Qunari are up to? Let's do it. Is that a ladder? No, it's a very tall bookshelf. How do you get up there? You need a ladder, I guess. Alright. In we go. Alright, we've used all three rogues, so let's take Varric again. We've used both mages. So I'm going to take Dorian, and I think we used all three warriors, haven't we? Have we used Black Bull at all? I feel like we used him first. So I'm going to bring Iron Bull, because it's a Qunari thing, so I feel like he'd be interesting to have here. We'll see how this party does. Alright, so this is... Oh, so that one...
told us what happened with your hand.
I'm glad to have known you. Is it really that bad, though? I guess the other armor kind of, like, really... Oh.
All that matters now is stopping the Qunari. The rest, we worry about later.
All right, Bianca. Let's show all the tall people how it's done. One last time.
Enjoy me while you can. I expect you'll all miss me terribly later.
It's been an honor to kick asses beside you all. Anan.
So I guess this is the last mission then. It kind of feels like it, and that's some foreshadowing there. As I was saying, though, before my choice got stolen from me, the other armor, the one that even though it was very asymmetrical, which I usually don't go for in armor, I did like, although Bioware loves it, like all their games, they love asymmetrical armor for some reason. Having like one pauldron larger for like the attack arm, which makes some sense, maybe, not really. But at least the asymmetrical one showed off the mark pretty well, which is kind of cool. But here we are once again in my elven gear. Different haircut, because can't fix that, but that makes sense anyway. But she's back to her, you could say she was inspired by all the elven stuff going on, decided to dig up her old elven gear for one last fray into the crossroads. So this mirror...
All right, everyone, get ready.
Still don't know what that means. Be nice if you told me, Iron Bull, if I could ask you. But, this was like covered in blood before something, wasn't it? It was broken. I don't remember, but we couldn't go through it. I just don't remember why we couldn't go through it. I guess we needed the keystone. I can't talk to these guys. Alright. Here we go. Looks like we're in the mortal world somewhere. A Qunari fortress, perhaps? Could be anywhere, really. I see an Alluvian in the back there. If it is the mortal world, I hope there's a mission after this then. Because we still gotta find and talk to Solus.
So
All right.
this is the Darvaarad.
Finally, a chance to get some answers and set this right. Thanks for bringing me along, boss.
The sooner we stop this invasion plan, the better.
Some answers, but not the one I really want. I hope like this is the final mission of this Qunari storyline, but that there's still something else afterwards that goes with all the elven stuff we've been discovering. Wow, did they break these, or they must have been like trying to repair these. This must be like their hub, the main center of Operation Dragon's Breath. Back. Alright, I'm gonna try to save my focus this time. See, I don't even have my other ability yet. Like, what, did I miss it by not doing a bonus? I kind of want to look it up now. Maybe I will. I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm also worried that, like, we're getting... They very strongly hinted this is going to be the last mission, or the beginning of the last mission. So if that's the case, when do I get my other ability? And if I get it, I don't have any time to use it. That makes me think I might have actually missed it. But I don't remember missing anything except that one Illuvian in that courtyard. And I didn't see any way of getting to that. Alright. Alright. I was gonna knock back that Cerebus did. Alright. While my companions are finishing off that Cerebus, let me... Whoa, I'm getting killed. Okay. All three of them are attacking, and somehow I have aggro. Good job, Iron Bolt. That's why I don't take you places. Alright. Cerebus is dead. Now I can read this in peace. Okay. So I want to look at the Inquisitor tree. Do Inquisitor abilities. Anchor discharge. Says where to get the main ability. But where are the upgrades? Do Anchor Meltdown. Unlocked in the Elven Ruins. I don't want to click on this because I'm afraid it's gonna... Alright, I think that's probably gonna be a different area we haven't been to yet. So, I should have said anything because that's probably gonna be spoilers for you guys as well, but the fact that we're going to Elven Ruins doesn't really tell us anything, so... And it might be the one we've already been to. I kind of think maybe actually it is the one we've already been to. I don't know! God, this is... I want to look it up to see if it is, because if it is, I want to know, so I'm not looking forward to going there. If it's not, though, or if it's a new place, in other words, then I don't want to know because I want it to be spoiler-free. So, whatever. We're just going to see what happens. If I miss one little upgrade ability, it's not the end of the world. The writing on these pages is completely incomprehensible, even to a native speaker of Qunari. The handwriting resembles the scratches of an inebriated chicken, but the drawings are meticulous, an excruciatingly careful study of several Illuvians, along with exploded diagrams of their inner workings. So the Qunari, even though they don't really like magic or mages, they apparently have a very rigorous study of how these Illuvians work. I guess that makes sense, being that some of the Ben Hasserith, this Valishar or whatever she is, are tasked with studying magic in order to understand and destroy it, even though they're not mages themselves. So maybe this is her writing. Alright, so she's not going to say anything about this. Maybe that's why there's so many broken mirrors. Maybe they had to break them to figure out how they work. Maybe the Qunari are trying to figure out how to make these Illuvians. I mean, that would be, like I said before, a huge technological leap for whatever species gets to use them. Qunari archer statue, I guess? Or spear holder statue? There's a heart. I thought it was a hollow at first, but it's a heart. Again, who knows where we are. We could be anywhere in Thedas. I'm going to get that Veilfire, though, because we might need that later on. In fact, I'm pretty sure we will, because otherwise why would it be there? Or not need it, probably, but it will become useful later on.
Oh, shit. That can't be good. You alright?
Oh, we should hurry. Here they come.
Why is it getting worse? Just a time thing? Is it a coincidence? I want to make sure I don't already have it. Nope, I don't. It seems like I should, but but I don't. Is it because Solus is new? I don't know what could be happening now. Because we're traveling through the crossroads so much? That could do it, I suppose. Not really sure what's making act up. Well, that's right, you can blow up the Gatlock.
What's going on in here? I know we don't have the whole story. It can't be as bad as it seems. My contacts would have said something. If an invasion were coming, I'd know about it.
Yeah, I think they made a educated guess that you might not be a entirely trustworthy Iron Bull. And besides, need to know basis, right? With a plan this large, they wouldn't have taken any chances. Again, I find it completely believable.
They've got guards on watch. Not sure if we can sneak by.
No, we cannot, because we're killing them. I'm not much for stealth. Which is funny, because the Leovar character I have in Star Wars is Shadow, which is all based on stealth, but this Leovar is a mage, and not very stealthy at all. I did have that amulet for a while, though. We know how well that worked out. Get damaged here. Get some defense on me. Not a lot I can do to these guys, though. So if one of you guys could maybe aggro them or CC them or something, that'd be awesome. Yeah, we're definitely getting focused faster, and I think that's because of this thing glowing more because of the plot. Or it might just be because we had this ability, because it did say it sped things up. Who or what is in here?
Locked. One of the guards must have the key.
This one, perhaps? Hey, look, there we
That's
go.
quite the door.
That's cool. Belt of Retaliation. What's his belt? Yep, this is better. It's a lot of DPS when he takes damage. Retaliation actually means the same thing here as it does in Guild Wars. Alright, so no prisoners. But there's a puzzle here. Log of the Darvaarad gatekeeper. Okay, so it's not a prison, it's where the gatekeeper was. And they locked him in, not to keep him in, but to keep others out. The entries in this book are written in several different hands and occasionally different languages. From the few entries in the common tongue, it appears to be a log filled in by the various guards who have watched the gates of Darvaarad. Morning. Artifacts brought in by Hisra Keith. Original location not on manifest. Asked Discari was told they're from ruins. Please remind agents that all relics must be properly catalogued or the Tarbus will never stop complaining about it. Tarbus are their mage watchers, I think. Also kind of like Templars. Afternoon. 3 Kiths deployed, including Iskari of Hisrath Kith. Told her to write down locations in her manifest this time. Evening. Hisra Kith reported back. Iskari handed me manifest. It just said outside Darvaarad, asking my sten for a knife. Alright. So a little bit of a puzzle. Let's go outside and get a better look at it though before we do that. Actually, let's go up here first. So I want to make sure we don't forget to go up here. Where do we come this way? Okay. That's just that thing. Is that for like shooting down dragons, I guess? In case your enemy attacks on Dragonback? What the idea is there? I guess you can't be too cautious, but... Hey there. Since his barrier missed me, I'm going to line of sight a bit. And get my own barrier going. It's just the one guy? I guess so. What is this? Gatehouse key. Is it the same as the other one, or is there a second gatehouse door?
Do the Qunari have any idea what they're dealing with?
No. They might think they do, but they don't.
So that makes things even more interesting. Why do they have red lyrium? Are they trying to... Another Veilfire? It's good because I lost mine.
That didn't work.
think it did. It did what I was trying to do. Like, are they trying to use it to corrupt the mirror somehow? Golden nug.
Well, that didn't do the trick.
So what this does apparently is synchronizes your schematics and materials across all your saves, which is kind of really cool. I don't know if I want to see what it works like first before I actually use it. I don't even know if I'm going to do a second game at this point. And if I do, it might have to wait. I'm disconnected anyway. Alright, whatever. Ancient writing. One sees the hunter, one flees from it, one hunts in turn, one outwits them all. Is that an Elvish marker or Qunari? So I'm wondering if they're putting that here because you can't go back to the Winter Palace at this point and they want to give you one final chance to sync up all the stuff you got. That, or there's a schematic somewhere in this zone and they want to give you a chance to sync it up so you can actually use it. Excavated mural, believed to be a self-portrait by Fen'Harel. Okay. Looks like his style. Wonder if he's the one that outwitted. Maybe the other three are references to three of the elven gods? There was a hunter god, Andruil. Goddess. Sarath. This letter was clearly written a few lines at a time over the course of multiple days, as the ink at the start has already faded slightly. Elf who is Talis. Oh, we know Talis. Or, well, we don't, but we, the player and the viewer, if you watch my Dragon Age 2 Let's Play, know Talis. Or if you've seen the... What was it called? I forgot what the web series was called. Redemption. Which is actually pretty good. I suggest watching if you haven't. But yeah, Hawk knows Talis. It is no longer my role to instruct others in the Qun, but I will share what I can with you if it brings you peace. You are not alone in your struggles to achieve mastery of yourself and your purpose. Many Vidathari come to the Qun, filled with fear and anger. These feelings build walls, brick by brick, within the self. They prevent you from seeing the others around you, from seeing the world as it is, and they convince you that you are alone and in darkness, that you must fend for yourselves. The walls are real, but the darkness and the solitude, the world that they create within the self, that is all illusion. You must work to tear down the walls if you wish to see the truth, and the truth is this: no one is alone. It was the wisdom revealed to Khoslan in the desert long ago. What looks like solitude is connectedness. What looks like darkness is only the space between stars. So their philosophy actually, I mean, it draws from a lot of places in real life, but it's actually it's not something I would espouse, but it's a cool philosophy, and it's a very self-consistent one. I feel like the writers had a really good time developing it, and I can see why. This portion of the letter is slightly newer, and the handwriting, which was exceptionally tidy at first, has become somewhat looser as if written in a hurry. And it is not just Vidathari who struggle with these illusions. The world changes the self, and we must balance mastery upon its turning tides. Once I was an Ashkari, and I spent my days examining the philosophy of the Qun and trying to seek the enlightenment that Khoslan found. But my dreams of demons took me down a new path. Here the writing is filled with crossed-out passages and the script becomes shaky. Some of the ink is still wet. And now with the song liquid, crossed out. And now I study the dam which holds back magic at its source. We will, crossed out. It is our purpose to, crossed out. Things change, little Talis. The world changes. Find purpose in people around you, and your role will be clear. Remember when, crossed out. It will be hard to find wisdom in the noise. The noise is an illusion, like the darkness, but the walls are real. Remember that. Tear down the walls first, and you will see the truth. Sarath. I don't know who or what is a Sarath. All these double A's though, Qunari sure like them. Alright, was he driven mad by the red lyrium? It kind of sounds like that. Have we been upstairs already? We did, that's where we found the golden nug. I haven't been downstairs. But I'm kind of thinking that might be the way we have to go. No, I think that's the way we have to go. Lots to explore, lots to see. And that's okay by me. I know I'm wasting health.
An Astrarium. How did the Qunari move it here?
A word of advice, stay away from the glowing pyramid.
Guess this is like their main center for magical study. Which is really cool, and not too surprising. The Qunari have a lot of resources at their disposal. And their cohesion does give them strength, whatever its flaws. Alright, so let's light this and see what happens. Hopefully not demons. No. Yep, that is an Astrarium. All kinds of fun magical artifacts. Phylacteries, I guess. A pyramid, a skull. Oh, that's a ocularum. We've seen a couple of these pyramids around in our travels. That's cool. They kind of took all the core artifacts and some we haven't seen clearly and gathered them here. What is that? Is that a darkspawn thing, or who knows? I think they made some things here that I don't recognize from elsewhere in the world. They might be entirely new. They might have been taken from somewhere that's just obscure. But what is that, a model of like the solar system? All this is really fascinating to look at, though, and I wonder if any of it is like a foreshadowing for anything in the next game. I hope so. Even if they just build on it later on and don't really know what it's for, but put it in there nonetheless. There's a hand coming off of that. It's a little creepy. There's this Fen'Harel statue. That reminds me of... What does that remind me of? Something. Something in the Fade, maybe? What does that remind me of? I don't know. Lots of books, of course. Some scrolls. More books. Hey, I live in Qunari. Just Iron Bull. What's outside? Oh, another... Oh, okay, another door to the courtyard, I see. We're just down at the lower level again. Alright. Another statue of a Qunari holding a spear. And I gotcha, that's where we came. Alright, so now let's take a look at this gate here. And that seems to be the way forward. So what's over... Oh, that's how I came. Alright. I think I have my bearings now. Let me just look around a little bit more. That's how we got up here. Right. We looked over here. Alright. So let's go up. If we circled around, we could have just came this way. So there's 3 spears here. Do we just rotate them all up? Seems too easy, but let's give it a try. Well, that pulls that guy's out. Both those guys.
Get them all like that and we're in.
Oh, I see. Each turn does something different. What does this one do then? Is that it? Or are they still blocking the way? There's gotta be a reason for the 3rd cog, right? Did it only move 2 of them? Those 2. There we go, and then I move this one, right? And that's it. Isn't so tough. Like I said, the puzzles that are part of the main progression storyline aren't usually that difficult, and with good reason, I think. I haven't seen a reason for the Balefire yet. Is this there for effect? If Qunari are studying it? Oh, no, that's not Balefire. That's the Qunari symbol. I should recognize that by now. And I guess I do. Alright, well, let's see what's inside Darvaarad. Hey, Qunari. Who would have thunk it? Well, let's pull up the, Gatla. Louis. More down there. I thought it said Qunari spaceman for a second. That would not have made sense. What's the Qunari are meant from space? Who knows? Stop line of sighting me. Yeah, that line of fire must be Iron Bull's. I thought it was Sarah's, but she's not in the party, obviously. So, and I know he was the last time it happened, and there it is again. Yeah, it's gotta be one of his like Reaver abilities that does it. Pretty cool though. How does he always get damaged through his guard? How did he not get that? Written instructions for new workers. While some of this letter is written in Qunla, most in the common tongue. The latter is blocky and simple, but tidy. The dragon's breath must continue regardless of concerns at the Winter Palace. Many are new to the Qun and have not yet learned to trust. Your worry is understandable. The rest of the world has betrayed you. All who have been to the Darvaarad know the difficulty of maintaining the specimen for extraction for as long as we have. Maintaining the specimen for extraction. So what are they holding here, and why? If we delay Dragon's Breath, we would have to dispose of the specimen. Creating Gatlock is normally a slow process requiring much mining and careful alchemy. Venom extraction offers the only means to deliver the Dragon's Breath quickly and in large quantities. To delay Dragon's Breath is to lose any chance of bringing peace to the South without needless suffering. The Qun demands we save the workers of the South from a bloody war and deliver them into our teaching before corruption further overtakes the land. Are they holding a dragon of some sort here? Is it a Vartarel? It's something with poison. Or venom. Do Vartarels have venom? I don't know. I know that dragons usually don't, I don't think. Others have voiced concern over the specimen. The Qun does not demand cruelty to any living being, but all creatures have a place and a duty under the Qun. The specimen serves as it must. When Dragon's Breath is complete, it will be extinguished quickly and painlessly, as when we slaughter animals for food. I mean, Dragon's Breath, it makes sense for it to be a literal dragon. Who knows? Allow your superiors to deal with the agents of Fen'Harel, and remember your role in service to the Qun. So I don't know what this specimen is, but I'm kind of thinking it might be the final boss now? I hope it's something really cool, something we haven't seen before at all. What that could be, I don't know, but... A Titan? No, probably not. Now we came in this way, so that leaves 2 doors for us. Okay, that door also goes this way. But behind this door here, there could be something cool. Storage room key required. It's a wooden door. We can't just... I'm like one of those most powerful mages in Thedas at this point, and I can't beat a stupid wooden door. That makes sense. Can I just move the Gatlock over there and blow it up? Like, it does a lot of damage, especially to wood. Alright, so we're making our way over there, it looks like. Probably more fighting over here. Yep. Did I get the barrier late there, or did their attacks pierce it? I must have got it late there. Whoa, one shot. Don't know how that happened, but okay. Are we... I thought I had my amulet. I guess it didn't fire. I think it's only one guy. Let's just kill him. What is he, one-shotting everybody? What the hell?
That sounded bad. Hold on a little longer.
Trying. My hand is on fire, but... Craft weapons. Yeah, no thank you. At least they give you a choice there, that's kind of nice, but... Oh, we're almost out of potions, crap. So we need is a supply station. Because whenever I find a supply station, I don't need it. Whenever I need one, I don't find one. Letters and replies. A letter with an Inquisition seal sits half buried in a pile of memos. It's from one of our spies, I suppose. To the Honorable Salisari, Triumvirate of the Qun. That's their leaders. On behalf of the Inquisition, I must humbly inquire as to the hostile actions of your agents in Halam-Sharal. Oh, it's from... Huh, got here quickly. I guess it's been a couple days since this all started. I thought it was maybe the night of the first day, but apparently not. The Iron Bull has consulted his immediate superiors and contacts within the Ben Hasrath to no avail. It was our understanding that the Inquisition and the Qunari nation were allies. Why then are our people being attacked by Ben Hasrath agents? And why have we found Qunari Gatlock hidden around the Exalted Council? If your illustrious personages can offer an explanation, we would be glad to hear it. If not, we must consider these to be acts of war. Respectfully, Ambassador Josephine Montelier. Several incomprehensible messages in Qunlat follow. A letter written in common and elegant script has been torn open and crumbled into a ball, but the writing is still legible. To Ambassador Josephine Montelier of the Inquisition. The Salisari have no knowledge of any operations occurring in Halam-Sharal, and are investigating your claims of Gatlock being used in the south. We regret that we are unable to divulge any information regarding current Ben Hasrath activities at this time, but we hasten to assure you that our partnership with the Inquisition is one we value highly. So, the typical load of BS. That's what that sounds like. But I guess channels must be followed for politeness' sake. Some cool stuff in the study here. Definitely put some time into this. Very nicely done. What does this one say? Was this a study of one of the Triumvirate at some point? There's a map and all. That's the other one thing that's would be kind of weird about a Qunari-based game is what's going to be the nemesis. Like, they kind of did that in Dragon Age 2, but they made the Aeroshok the nemesis. So if the Aeroshok, it just doesn't seem like an epic enemy for you to defeat at the end of a game, an Aeroshok. Although I guess a Templar named Meredith really wasn't that epic either. But and even Crifius, compared to some of the things we faced, isn't that powerful. He was immortal once, even if he wasn't anymore. And actually now the current Aeroshok seems to be Sten, possibly. The document appears to be written entirely in Kunlat, but contains a number of complicated diagrams, including detailed blueprints of Halim Shiral and a number of other palaces and fortresses.
Morrigan said the key to an Illuvian could be anything, including knowledge or power. So they're stockpiling both.
Right.
That's how they got the keystone and opened so many of the Illuvians we've seen.
Hopefully they don't have any more ancient magic crap to throw at us. That dragon skull would make a wicked armchair, though. Maybe we could take it back to Skyhold after this.
I think I have a dragon armchair over there. One of my thrones. But it's kind of cool looking. Alright, so yep, that makes a lot of sense. I forgot about Morgan saying that, but that's right. I didn't really forget, I just hadn't thought about it in a while. But that's what they're doing here, is using all this magic to discover how to unlock each Illuvian, because no two are exactly alike. Each was created with a different key. Alright. Can't go in there. Do we have a key? No. Apparently not. Oh, wait. That one doesn't need a key. I'm glad they still have checks like this after all this time. Oh, and it's a supply thing. Perfect. Because Leovard just actually used a potion. Once I switched off her. I'm going to give these two guys the potions. Just because they don't lose health as quickly as I do due to my amulet. Yay, supplies replenished. Alright, I like that, how they put the supplies behind one of those. It'd be nice if they like have two other supply chests further on, one for a warrior and one for a mage. But we'll see. It is a dragon. A weird looking one too.
Dragon's breath is an actual dragon?
Tethar, bars.
And there's fighting words.
Inquisition! Nira Tasiasara! Niraba Sadim Kata! Hisrat now, please! Venekatas!
Understood, ma'am.
Uh-oh.
Change of plans. Nothing personal. Boss.
I guess because I told him to stick with the Q and he's going to fight me now. Did not see that coming. Did not see that coming at all. Alright, we're going to have to be careful now because we just lost our tank and they gained a very powerful fighter. Hopefully I don't have to kill him though. That would suck. I mean, I made the decision. I'm going to stick with it, but I shouldn't have brought him with me, I guess. I thought, hey, Qunari Iron Bull, makes sense. He might have some cool things to say. Alright, pull the Abyss. I don't quite have my focus ability up yet. Let's get a potion up before Iron Bull kills me. And we don't have a tank, so I can't blame Iron Bull for not holding aggro. Ironically, I have his aggro now. Alright, Hail of Arrows. Just, yeah, do it. I might want to use this as well. I'm going to try to save haste, though, for now. Why does he still have cold potions? I thought I replaced all those. Guess not. Alright. Purge that shock trooper. Weaken back on them. Reduce their damage they do. I'm going to use this in case they're any ranged around. So now would be a good time to use my immunity, but I really want to build up my focus. So I really want the other ability. I think it makes focus build up faster. Don't come towards me, Iron Bull. Whoa, that's stealth attack. Yeah, I'm taking lots of damage. Glad I have my amulet here. You know what? I don't want to use it, but I'm going to have to, because I was going to say I'm going to die otherwise, but I'm going to die anyway, I guess. Alright, where are they? I could probably use these explosives. I can... Should we go into tactical mode? Let's do it. It's been a long time. But got him back up again. I thought I would be. Alright, this makes us immune, right? I think so. I was trying my tactical mode. Was I close enough to actually hurt anybody with that, though? I don't know. But possibly no, but at least we are immune. Where's Iron Bulls? Did we get him already? Yep, there he is. I didn't even see him fall. Oh, I hope he's alive. Guess we'll find out. Get those to a Vagro, which is like an AoE now. Get the Gatlock. There's a Cerebus down there. Let's get some damage on him. Alright, we kind of have a tank now thanks to Dorian. He turned that one Qunari against them. Very well done. Oh, that spell got me right. Every time I'm about to use barrier, I get hit by something. How am I still alive? I'm just about to die. There we go. I got it right. Okay. Where is the mage? I don't see him. Oh, he's right in front of us. He teleported on top of us and did some super attack, it looks like. Alright, well, I know what to do for that. Fire mine. Another barrier. Alright, we got a lot of damage on him. Let's get some more. Endless fire. Thank you for the barrier, Dorian. That's our guy with the guard, right? Yeah.
So, the Iron Bull. Trust a Qunari and see where it gets you.
He's a better liar than I gave him credit for.
Bishante Kafas.
Again, I think she'd be feeling this, but say that.
Oh, come on. Let's move.
How did I not see that he was lying the entire time? I didn't think of that possibility. I thought they were lying to him and didn't trust him. But yeah, okay. Or he's a Ben Hasrith. Why did I not think of that? Like, oh. That's well played, Bioware, I guess. But yeah. I'm mad at myself for not seeing something so obvious. Cool twist, I guess, but is he really dead? I don't want to have killed him. I mean, I like they put choices in there, but it would have been nice to, like, be able to imprison him or something afterwards. But it is what it is. Choices matter. And the choice to have him sit up, watch out. Is that her? That's just an assassin. The choice to bring him along after telling him to stick with the Qun. Yep, came back to bite me. Alright, I gotta get a barrier. I'm just gonna put a healing potion. I don't know how much it's gonna do for me because I have no defense anyway. Could use another one of these things. I just really want to get some focus built up. Let's do it. So it'll do some damage as well. Alright, there it is. Let's do a fire mine on top of us. Barrier. Stay close, guys. We're gonna beat this. We have to stick together. Those of us who are loyal to the Inquisition, at least. Alright, good barrier. They're leaking down for us. And another barrier. How did I miss all this? Where did Dorian go? Oh, he's up there now somehow. Okay. Alright. Guessing there are gonna be more. Take a quick breath. You'll be missed, the Iron Bull. He's a good warrior. And a good friend, or so I thought, but guess he had a duty to the Qun. Should have seen it coming. That is one nasty looking dragon. I'm guessing it doesn't like being milked for its venom. Orders posted in the factory. Portions of this are an indecipherable Qun lot with what might be formulas in an unfamiliar number system. One section has been translated for Vitathari workers in the factory, then circled, repeatedly underlined, with arrows drawn around it by someone who is clearly very insistent that it be read. Her primers combine no more than 1 part Atashi venom with an equal amount of Deathroot Auxin and 3 parts powdered Silverite. Adding more venom will dissolve the casing on the primers here in the factory and fill the room with deadly gas. Whoever keeps getting the formula wrong needs to see me immediately. We have a great many primers to make on a tight schedule and cannot afford any more delays due to mistakes. Well, that sounds like it wasn't going well. Almost humorously wrong, or humorfully wrong. What's this? Scatlock? Yeah. So that is one way to make the fight a little easier if you want to be more strategic about it, but I was not. How do I get up here? There's a door. I probably the door. Did I ever find the key to this room? I don't really care that much, but I don't think I did. Oh, what's down? Can I go down there? Probably not. No, can't fit. Alright, so I don't see anything else up in this room. Let us press onward then. I like how they give you a preview of the dragon before we have to fight it, and we're probably going to fight that next episode, I think. But we'll go a little further in this one first. Animal Handler's Logbook. The first half of this logbook appears to be notes on the care and feeding of animals in a free marcher lord's manor. After that, it shifts into practice phases in Qunari. Later, it begins again with the following. So I guess they hired somebody from the free marches to handle the dragon. Beast presents chafing around limbs and tail, likely from attempts to use chains. While its natural strength remains, muscles are slack from confinement. Darvaarad said she initially tried drugging the beast, but the amount required to keep it sedated changed the quality of its venom, so that it was no longer useful in producing gatlock. She says fire has kept it under control, while the heated panels keep it in a state of comfortable drowsiness. Okay, so this is useful actually, fire damage. So my armor and staff would be really good against this, but even my current setup should be sufficient. Thedas, which I guess is like a Qunari animal keeper, is not as good as deception as she thinks she is. She does not like what we are doing to the beast. She calls it Atashi, which means something like great thing, and she repeats sayings from the Qun to herself when she extracts the venom. I do not disagree with her. I saw enough harm done to innocent beasts at my lord's sneering commands. The beast, the Atashi, deserves better than the pry bars and needles we use upon it each time we drain its venom gland. Tardathra says I may be needed at the Winter Palace. It is likely that some view elves with suspicion, thanks to these attacks by the agent of Fen'Harel, but a human woman may still pass unnoticed among the servants. She says I may be asked to deliver more gatlock in different containers. She says that it could be dangerous, and that if I do not return, most will assume I am dead. Crap. Our agent that I sided with before was an elf, wasn't she? Or was she a human woman? Was this her? It sucks when everybody in your team can be spies, like, bad Liliana. This is why you were my spy master, although I guess she's kind of retired now and doing her divine thing, but still. Whoever... Ahem, as I was saying before my headset turned off, whoever she appointed as her replacement didn't do a very good job. As I said, Tardathras is not as good as deception as she thinks she is. But she is right. I did not join the Qun for this. Alright, there's a supply cache. Can we change our party at all? Are we going to have to fight the dragon with only 3 people? That's going to suck. It's going to make this hard. But I mean, as long as I have my amulet, I think we're probably okay. Jeez. There's no party select screen, so I can't change party, I guess. Which makes sense, you know, story-wise. If he turns on me, I wouldn't be able to just summon somebody else to come help. It's only us. Although I guess in the story-wise, I could take everybody with us at once. There's no reason only 4 people can go through the Alluvion. But whatever. Let's see how the 3 of us, the 3 amigos here. Oh, optional, free the dragon instead. All right. Well, I'm going to try to free the dragon. Because that seems like the right thing to do. It seems like something an elf especially would do. Or a Dalish elf would do. Free the great beast, whatever the Qunari word for it is. But we're going to do that next episode, which maybe and could very likely be the final episode. It just depends. This might be the final boss fight, and then we talk to Solus, and then it ends. Or this could be the final boss fight here, but then we have another mission involving the Fade or the Crossroads or something. I have no idea how they're going to structure this, but I guess we'll find out together. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I will be right back.